And I'm supposed to do this? Hey guys, I'm on an assignment where I'm going to be learning about new regional foods around the world. Chinese food, I think it's probably my favorite food. That is the food I want to eat all the time. I'm really excited just thinking about it because it really is my favorite food. What we're gonna do is focus on the Sichuan province. What are the essential ingredients? What are the essential equipment? What that kind of kitchen looks like? I'm just trying to learn along with you guys. Okay, so to begin, I'm gonna be talking to Liz Mo. She is kind of an authority figure about Chinese cuisine. She's a native of Flushing in Queens, New York, and she gives food tours all around, and so I think she's gonna be a big help in kind of understanding Sichuan food. How do you want it?
Hi.
This is good? We're just, hi, how are you? I'm just making sure we're both on camera.
Oh, sure. All right. So Sichuan food is from a part of China, from Sichuan province. Everyone thinks of Sichuan food as spicy, which is definitely a pillar of Sichuan food. But I would say that there are many different types. You've got, I would say, 3 pillars. The first one is, English is fish fragrant, is yuxiang. The second is Málà, which is non-spicy. And the third, I would say, is a guaiwei, which is straight flavor. Fish fragrant, which people think is actually has fish seasoning in it, but it's actually not. It's a lot of vegetarian dishes.
Okay.
The second one is what we all think of Sichuan food, and that's Málà, which basically translates to like numb spicy.
Yes.
Like that numbing.
I was guessing what it
like
means.
A hot pot. You're like, you drink, you try to get rid of it by drinking water, but it makes it worse.
It's
like,
in your face. It opens up your nostrils. It's like it might make you cry a bit.
Yeah. And then the third, which a lot of people might not know, is what we call it guaiwei, which is literally like strange taste.
What are the things that make it, I guess, the last pillar strange? Is it fermented ingredients? Is it?
Yeah, guaiwei has a variety of textures, flavor profiles, and tastes. You've got stuff like sour with sesame,
Okay.
Peanut with like a vinegary sort of flavor.
I haven't had breakfast yet, and just thinking about it, I'm just so hungry.
There are amazing Sichuan restaurants in the city. Sichuan food has branched out to all the boroughs. One that I think features dry pot, which we haven't talked about, but is basically hot pot without the water.
The liquid?
Is Málà Project. The chef is from Chengdu, which is a part of Sichuan province, and he's got an arsenal of all these wonderfully authentic Sichuan dishes for you to try.
I'm hoping I learned so much from you. I'm gonna go to Málà Project and I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna eat a lot, get cooking, and I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to kind of bring that to the test kitchen and bring those flavors and do some justice. This is Málà Project. This is the menu, and this is the kitchen.
So Chef Andy, this is Chef Zhao of Málà Project.
Hi. So I'm very curious about what dishes are we gonna make today in the kitchen?
Yeah, welcome everyone. Today we're gonna make husband and wife long pieces, 5-spice duck head,
Okay.
fish fragrant eggplant, twice cooked pork. These are very indicative of very traditional dishes.
What are the ingredients that make up these dishes? I'm curious to know.
This is Sichuan peppercorn. It has Sichuan peppercorn, star anise. It's a mixture.
It's it is really spicy, super fragrant, bitter undertone.
Red oil because it's red in color.
Okay.
You put all these different ingredients in it.
Spicy?
A little bit spicy, not too spicy.
That's spicy.
He's like, it's not that spicy. This is called Sichuan peppercorn.
Handle with care. It's not spicy.
No, it's not supposed to be spicy. It's the numbness.
Just tip of my tongue is gone now. He probably thinks I'm a wimp.
Fermented bean paste.
No.
So he's like, please a little bit less.
It's so delicious. It's very pungent, salty.
So this is Chinese black vinegar.
It's so distinct. It has this like nutty fragrance and flavor, really beautiful acidity to it. I'm curious how it's used in many of the dishes. And I see that Chef Zhao has a cleaver.
So 一般一个厨子一把刀就够了。
You're good to go with just one knife.
So one knife to rule them all, kind of.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I like that. It's really the all-purpose knife, and they have a system of dividing the blade into 3 different kind of areas. It's definitely like, seems to serve the purpose as a chef's knife. I see that it's kind of rounded at the tip compared to kind of squared off.
原来是这么大的。
Oh, before it was a lot bigger. But because I sharpen it every day, it's become this small.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he's kind of shaved off the blade a little bit year by year.
He has to sharpen it.
He's using a plate to sharpen. Can we get that? Can we just see that? That was insane. Can I use this knife and give it a try?
Yes, yes, yes.
I feel you judging me. It's hard to scrape.
是不是要用前面一点？
对对。
You use the front.
前面锋了一点。
Just a little bit more into the front of the blade.
他一定要小心。
Yeah, yeah. Be careful though.
This is definitely a little bit harder. I have pretty good knife skills. Like I feel very confident, and you just knocked all that confidence out.
现在我们做回锅肉。
So now we're gonna cut the meat for the twice cooked pork.
就切的不能太薄了。
You can't make it too
太薄了
thick.
会碎。是这样往前推。
No, he's gotta put
He does it
forward and
forward.
then he's like forward and then back, forward and back.
Okay.
Push and pull.
Wow, you're really making me question my ability as like not only a cook but a human being. So
有一点点厚。
It's a little bit too thick.
that's a little bit too thick. Yeah, his pieces are a lot nicer, I have to admit. Well, he left me the bad piece, let's be honest. I gotta practice a lot more. Okay, so we're gonna start cooking. This is a cold dish, correct?
It's called husband and wife long pieces. Spice mixture, little sugar, salt, chicken powder, Sichuan peppercorn, vinegar, soy sauce, Sichuan peppercorn oil. Now it's the red oil that you tasted before.
There's a lot of different forms of heat and layering.
White sesame, fresh scallions.
就 OK 了。
Okay, it's all done.
So why is it called husband and wife?
There are many different stories. One story is a husband and wife. They were very poor, so they used all the waste pieces, so fake, cheaper, like long offal, and then that's how the dish became famous and also stuck with its name.
It's so good.
好吃.
多吃点。
Please, eat some more. It has that numbing flavor and then the fragrant flavor.
It also just like, it's one of those things that I think just benefits from sitting and marinating in the oil.
So it's a strange flavor. That's the actual literal translation, but often people just also call it spicy sesame sauce.
What is it in Mandarin?
怪味.
Guai Wei. And the first thing he picks up is Jiffy's.
Peanut butter.
So far, not so strange to me.
Tofu chili paste. Chives. Spice mixture. Chicken powder. Sugar. The black vinegar. Soy sauce. Red oil.
That looks
now
so
we mix.
beautiful.
So this is a typical all-purpose sauce that they can put on any types of very bland protein. So like chicken, pork belly.
Yum. Oh, yeah. Yum. You get the occasional like crunch of the nut, the crunchy peanut butter. It's so good. It's salty, it's sour. There's even like some sweetness to it, but it's very all-rounded and it coats your whole mouth.
We're going to be doing the braised 5-spice duck head.
在这卤水里面有
So this is like a stock marinade
有10几种的中国的香料
There are 10 different types of ingredients that go into it. Yeah,
这个
this is the most
这个
important.
很贵
It is 很贵.
对，
Oh, this
很贵，
is an
很贵。
extremely expensive
就
ingredient.
很香很香
It's because it's very fragrant. It's hearts of paradise.
一般人都不会拿出来给你们看的，真的。
Yeah, most of the time people won't take this out to let you see. Okay, so we got these duck heads. So we're blanching it in hot water. Yeah.
这是我们刚刚做的那个卤水，
So this is what we talked about, stock marinade broth. We're putting in the duck heads in there. So about 40 minutes we'll put in there.
Nice jawline over there. George Clooney-esque.
Crack it open, the cheeks out and the meat. And then eat it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tastes great.
就是五香酱料的味道。
That's the 5 spice fragrance. Different
He's
flavors.
shocked. Look at me. And he's,
Look at it.
he's impressed. Like he's not going at it though.
Hey, 你为什么不吃呢？
我看到你吃我就挺满足的。
He's like, once I watch you eat it, I'm very satisfied already.
Oh, good. I grew up eating like lamb's head.
嗯，
And it's a bigger animal, and it's a lot. It's fatty too, so it has different parts. But this still has the kind of different textures you get from the head that compared to the rest of the body.
We're now doing the fish fragrant. So he's got high heat. Letting it rest.
Ginger, scallion, garlic, doubanjiang,
Not too much, not too little.
the water, create a sauce.
Now all the other ingredients.
糖多少醋就有多少，这样能做出鱼香味。
This is what's going to give it the fish fragrance, that black vinegar.
The wok gets so hot and bubbling so quickly. Those flames, you won't find that in regular kitchens. And so you put a little bit of cornstarch, red oil.
Little oil. When we put back in the eggplant, then I put a little bit of scallions. And then just coating it, and then done.
It's like this perfect glazed eggplant now. And the thing is, that dish came together in 5 minutes.
Not even.
Not even, not even. That looks so good. I don't get too much heat from this. I get this kind of like a sweetness, and then you get the black vinegar. It's the black vinegar that makes me want to go back to it and try it more and over and over and over.
这个黑醋它真香，香嘛香。
Yeah, that's the fragrant. The fish fragrance is really from that black vinegar and the sugar that mix together, and it makes that particular flavor. So right now we're going to make Sichuan twice cooked pork.
So the oil is to cook the pork. The water is to simmer, to boil things. The other wok is to assemble things, to toss.
This is actually the toss. Stir.
Got it.
那我现在
Okay, so I'm going to start now. Got the heat on. See, so I'm testing it out.
It should rise to the top.
Yes, so now I know. Now I put it all in. So now I'm stirring it. This technique is using the stir to kind of make sure it's coating in the oil, but also getting very crispy, so he's moving it. It's a very quick process. Put it out to rest.
How does he not have any burn marks?
这就是技术啊。
He's like, it's just experience, and it is.
Experience.
So I just put a little bit of oil in there. I'm just coating it. Garlic, and this
Garlic,
is the doubanjiang.
scallion.
So stirring it around, getting the surface area, coating the pork.
Sweet bean paste.
Now I put the veggies in. So for veggies, it's very high heat or else they get too wilted. And then now I'm stir frying. Now I put a little bit of sugar, chicken powder, soy sauce. Turn back the heat back up. All set.
And I'm supposed to do this?
Now we dish.
The balance of the garlic, the chili paste, the fermented bean paste, the sugar, the soy. It's just everything's kind of seems to be nothing's fighting. Okay, I want to try this out. Okay, so I have the hot oil here. I have my clean wok here. Yeah.
Got the heat on?
Fucking die over here.
Yeah. You gotta open it up. Yeah, you gotta mix it. Put it out to rest. A little bit, very little. Yeah, very little. And then put it back in. Bring out the wok. Mix.
I think I burned the garlic.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay?
It's okay.
It happens fast.
Now put the veggies in.
Veggies, what about the...
Veggies? No, first put the veggies
Okay.
in.
Yes, chef.
Okay, now you gotta mix it. Okay, put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, very, very little salt. Yep, keep mixing it. Okay, no, keep mixing it. Yeah, you gotta bring it into a bigger flame.
Okay, so let's just be honest. I burned this a bit.
A little bit burned. It was already good.
I don't even, that just happens so fast. I think I just need to be able to control the heat better and know how to do the first thing before I go to the next and the next. You guys want to try this?
No, sure.
可以啊。
He's like, okay.
It's like
And fragrant.
a little salty.
还不错，
It's not bad.
真不错。你第一次做这个真的很
He's
好
like,
玩。
no, this is the first time doing it. He really did a really good job.
Not bad. Yours is a little bit more delicate. We'll see if I can do that in the test kitchen. Okay, so I have some goodies back from Málà project, and we're gonna head to the test kitchen, hoping my Station 3 buddy Chris Morocco is around, and feed him a few of the dishes that I had, and then I'm gonna try to attempt round 2 of the twice cooked pork. We'll see if I succeed or the way he worked the woks, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. I think like that takes years of practice. The big thing that surprised me was just using one knife, the cleaver, for a variety of things. That's kind of your go-to tool in the kitchen. All the dishes, they come together in minutes. There was no ovens, there was just the stovetop and the line with the 3 different woks. Seeing different layering of heat and salt, the chili paste with fermented bean paste and soy sauce. It adds a more kind of dynamic flavor that kind of just jump around and dance on your tongue. I love the sauce that he made with the crunchy peanut butter. I'm never gonna forget that with the Jiffy. I saw that jar and I was like, I see you. The favorite dish was the offal dish. That was my favorite dish with the beef tendon. I would say the big takeaway from learning about Sichuan food is that it's not just spicy food that's supposed to blow your palate out. It's actually a lot more delicate than most people think. I just got back from Málà project.
Okay.
I learned a lot. I hope I absorbed at least half of it though. Fresh chili, pulverized and added to the Sichuan peppercorn spice mix. Red oil, black cardamom.
Not part of like the Western canon kind of
at all. Star anise pods.
Super floral. Black vinegar.
Feels very well rounded. Ginseng, I know he added it to the blue broth.
Standard
Smooth
black
standard.
If there was
slick
one
that on
thing
turkey
here that I could try to convince people to just have
all the time,
it would be this.
duck heads.
Maybe what I'm tasting is the complexity of the broth.
My mouth's
Or,
watering
like,
right
Asian-
now. So good.
It actually is really good.
Eggplant.
It's just so gentle.
I just want like super sad chicken and then just drizzle that over with like sticky rice. The twice cooked pork.
This one to me is like, let me pull up a chair and
You
just
wanna
get down to
bone-
business because I just want to eat and eat and eat.
This is a Chinese cleaver, not Chef Zhao's. We couldn't take his. I saw him do something that I've never seen before. He sharpened it using the back of a plate.
Like unglazed raw ceramic.
It was just an emergency. It's like sometimes when I need to just sharpen my knife quickly, and I was just like, holy shit, like I am not gonna f with you.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna slice up the pork belly.
Are you gonna do the whole pork dish?
I'm gonna do the whole pork dish.
The whole thing. So we're gonna get to eat it again.
I'm gonna...
I can taste like his versus yours.
Oh, Jesus, now it's
I'm
like...
just saying.
it's just-
I know.
Okay, so we have the pork belly here. This has been cooked in simmering water. You got scallions, a little bit of star anise, and then it's chilled. It's cold still, makes it easy to slice. His whole thing was very much like it needs to be very thin, so it can get really crispy and quickly.
I do, I don't have one of these knives in my life. Not one that you'd necessarily use to like get through bone ever. One that can kind of do it all is pretty sweet.
I don't have the heat like he does, I will say that, but I'm okay with that.
Maybe not a disadvantage.
Not a disadvantage. I think like our high heat is nothing compared to his.
Right.
I'm gonna do the same approach. I just want to make sure I don't f it up again.
Sure.
That's all.
Cool. Goals, dreams.
Goals. Okay, let me just remember. Boom. I'm a little nervous. He's not making me less nervous.
Looming behind you, circling,
Just
watching,
like,
judging.
Watching, observing, making faces by my back. I'm gonna get cooking. I'm gonna test one pork out, just like Chef Zhao did. I feel like this is big.
Ooh. Here. Stupid spider. We're good, we're good.
We're good. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out.
I'm such a Western trained cook.
I
like
know, you
hanging
bring-
onto my
you
tongs.
pull the tongs
like,
out?
Don't want to like give them up, you know?
Dump right back in. Add the garlic, scallions, a bit of the chili bean paste. Cook that down. I'm gonna add the pork.
So regular sugar, that's crushed bouillon cube.
A little bit of vinegar. So he kind of builds it all together and then adds the veg last. His took about 3 minutes. This is taking a little bit longer just because of the heat. So I'm gonna pull this aside. So if you look at his and you look at mine, this one, I think my pork is a touch darker. I think I added a touch too much vinegar, but I didn't burn the garlic.
Yeah. That's good.
The leeks are so satisfying. I mean, the red bell pepper can definitely take another minute or two. The way things are cut, I'm pretty proud of, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I think
No, the look is good.
The look is right. I think his packed a little bit more heat. We didn't bring the exact fermented bean paste that he was using. It not only had the beans that you could make out, but it had a lot of like big, coarse pieces of chili. I think that was the big difference between this dish and his. It's so fucking hard. I'm not even gonna pretend. Like I am like, a part of me is like, I wish I like practiced more, but then it's like the whole point of the show is to kind of just be
Kinda
thrown
go in
in
cold.
and go in
Yeah.
cold and discover. He has a very particular system that obviously is different from the system we use here. You could definitely adapt it for the home cook, but it would need to go lower and slower. You gotta adjust the heat.
Yeah,
Like,
you have
it's
to
just
account for that.
insane. Like that kind of cooking is mesmerizing to see
Yeah.
the flames that high and to see the kind of this push-pull and turning and flicking the ingredients in the wok.
Can't wait to see.
It's pretty amazing. Hey Liz, I'm back in the kitchen.
Hi, what's going on, Andy?
I just tried to make the twice-cooked pork once more. It turned out a little bit better than the first attempt. Here, I'll give you a look. You want to see?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Not too bad.
Yeah, nice color. The veggies look real crisp. That sauce looks amazing.
All right. We don't need to say that it's amazing. So I just really wanted to thank you. Just learning about the 3 different pillars of what makes up Sichuan cuisine, bringing us to Chef Zhao at Málà Project. It's great, and I'm so happy. I'm definitely going to be integrating more than a few of these ingredients to my cooking. So I just want to thank you again.
No, it's been such a pleasure and honor just to, walk through Sichuan food and see how it's really getting on everyone's radar.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to show everybody.
Absolutely.
Listen, man, like it's not, even if you had walked into...
It's not easy. That's what I want to hear.
It's not easy. And you know what? Your first day in a kitchen is never your best. Doesn't matter what kind of kitchen it is. Sometimes it's just such a pleasure to be taken outside of yourself, outside of your comfort zone.
Or when we go out and are lucky enough to work with a chef and see what's in their pantry or in their repertoire or what they're making, and we're able to learn from that.
Yeah.
Like that just makes our job that much
Huge.
better and
It's
exciting.
huge. It inspires you. It gives you a fresh perspective. You stop taking things for granted.